5 strategic aims. Assess its performance.
341 ROBINHOLT University.
ये 4.5.20 20
5.4.
marks तक है.
You have to get 5 points for 20 marks. Using
There are 4 marks available for calculations and 16 marks for discussions.
using ROBINHOLT University's 5 strategic aims, assess its performance for 2016. To provide education which promotes intellectual initiative and produces confident and ambitious graduates who have reached the highest academic standards to prepare them for success in life and workplace. To provide an organized, efficient learning environment with access to cutting edge technology and facilities. To be a leader in sustainable business practices which protect the environment and support local people. To provide attractive, innovative conference and event facilities, attracting clients both national and international, to be recognized both national and internationally for scope and relevance of their research. 4 मार्क्स कैलकुलेशन का है ना उन्होंने बोला है. ठीक है, तो ये कर लेते हैं. Robinhood University is one of the largest and most popular universities in the country of Richpori. It had 27,000 registered students in 2016, whereas in 2015 the number of registered students was only 24,000. Robinhood University managed to increase its students' numbers in 2016 by making entry requirements for students slightly lower than in previous years. All courses at the university last for 3 years. अभी ये देख, Robinhood University has 5 strategic aims. अच्छा यही सारे दिए हुए हैं जो अपने को.
हाँ.
ठीक है, तो ये तो कॉपी
Yes.
पेस्ट है. फाइन. फिर ये extracts from the university's statement of profit and loss for the last 2 years are as follows. तो ये है अपना. ठीक है, तो ये अपन क्या क्या निकाल सकते हैं यहाँ पे कैलकुलेशन में. एक तो अपन हर एक चीज का ग्रोथ बता सकते हैं.
ग्रोथ बता सकते हैं. सरप्लस है दोनों में, तो इशू तो नहीं है. वो लोग ने पूछा क्या क्या है अपने को.
अपने को उन्होंने खाली बोला कैलकुलेशंस, तो अपन एक काम कर सकते हैं. टोटल सरप्लस अपॉन टोटल इनकम का परसेंटेज अपन बता सकते हैं. फिर सेम चीज अपन एक्सपेंडिचर के लिए भी ये कर सकते हैं. बराबर.
हाँ.
तो फिर देख, तू देखेगा ना तो अपना सरप्लस देख, पहले साल में 9.1 था, यहाँ पे 18.1 हो गया. तो बेसिकली एक मिनट ये क्या हो गया.
ये क्या हुआ.
तो बेसिकली अपना एक्सपेंडिचर ऑलमोस्ट सेम ही रहा है, लेकिन अपना
हाँ.
इनकम बढ़ गया है.
इनकम बढ़ गया है.
इन्होंने यहाँ पे कॉस्ट का कुछ बोला था क्या? नहीं ना.
नहीं.
नहीं, कुछ बोला तो नहीं है. ठीक है, आगे जाते हैं फिर. Every year, the final year students complete an external survey run by the National Organization for Students. In this, they have to agree or disagree with statements made. Extracts from this Extracts from this for the last 2 years are shown below. The percentage rates show the number of students who agreed with the statements made. तो यह है टीचिंग के लिए. द कोर्स इज इंटेलेक्चुअली स्टिमुलेटिंग एंड क्वालिटी ऑफ टीचिंग हाई. तो वो 83 हो गया 86 से. एकेडमिक सपोर्ट टू हैव रिसीव्ड गुड एडवाइस एंड सपोर्ट विथ माय स्टडीज फ्रॉम एकेडमिक स्टाफ. जरा पढ़ना आगे.
Organizational and management. The course is well organized and its administration is good. Learning resources. The standard of rooms, facilities, and equipment is good. Personal development. The course has helped me develop as a person. the overall satisfaction. Overall, I am satisfied with the quality of the course. 2015 में better था क्यों ऐसा?
2% से ज्यादा था ओवरऑल सेटिस्फेक्शन। देख, the overall satisfaction percentage is used by education authority to set maximum level of tuition fees at the university can charge each year and is seen as the main measure of success both internally and externally।
हम्म
तो ये क्या है? Students graduating with first class honors degree 20%, 20%। Employers happy with the graduates from Robinholt University 73% से गिर गया। रेशियो ऑफ
हम्म
स्टूडेंट्स टू स्टाफ मेंबर्स वो बढ़ गया।
वो
एंड
भाई बढ़
स्टाफ
गया।
रिटेंशन और डिक्रीज हो गया।
आई गेस रेशियो बढ़ा है तो उसके वजह से ओवरऑल रेटिंग्स में कम लग रहा है थोड़ा।
वो तो बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हुआ है
क्योंकि
क्योंकि देख क्या हो गया कि देख स्टाफ जब से रिटेंशन कम हुआ है ना, तो जैसे
हाँ।
तूने बोला कि उसके वजह से वो रेशियो बढ़ गया, तो वो बात तो बिल्कुल
हम्म
सही है।
और वो रेशो बढ़ने से ओवरऑल सेटिस्फेक्शन कम आ रहा है क्योंकि एक आध ऐसा स्टूडेंट वगैरह तो रहेगा जिसको पूरा अटेंशन नहीं मिलता होगा
एग्जैक्टली।
टीचर वगैरह वैसा।
हाँ राइट, तो अपन
ऐसा है।
इसको एलैबोरेट ये कर सकते हैं कि क्योंकि वो रेशियो बढ़ गया है, तो अभी स्टूडेंट्स को इतना पर्सनल वो
बस।
टच नहीं मिलता। The staff retention in 2015 was consistent with previous years. Data gathered from the students who graduated in 2015 showed that 65% of the students found a graduate job within 1 year of leaving compared to 68% of 2014 graduates। ठीक है।
पर्सनल टच पे हंसने वाला था बहुत।
पता है, मुझे भी हंसने को आ रहा था, पर then मैंने उसको मतलब नहीं बोला मैंने। आगे
हम्म
बढ़ते हैं। In 2015, Robin Holt University won Green Environmental Award for their campuses, which all have recycling facilities. Students were all also involved in local grow to give food sharing project that year, which provided thousands of pounds worth of fresh produce to food banks, offering food to poorer residents. Due to staff shortages, the university was not involved in this project in 2016. The recycling bins have also been abandoned because of the cost of using them। तो ये सारा का सारा पॉइंट ना अपन उसमें कॉपी
हम्म
पेस्ट मार सकते हैं एनवायरनमेंट में। अच्छा, अपने को
वही।
बोलना क्या है? अच्छा, मतलब उन पांच स्ट्रेटेजिक एम्स को लेके हमारा 2016 का परफॉर्मेंस कितना है, तो अपने ये एनवायरनमेंट का जो है ये तो अपना पूरा खराब ही गया है।
हम्म
वो लोगों को हेल्प नहीं कर पाती है, तो अपन कॉपी पेस्ट ही करेंगे पूरा का पूरा और थोड़ा सा अपना डाल देंगे जो भी पॉइंट्स चाहिए वो। बराबर।
ओके।
Every year, University Research Council issues a range of prestigious awards for contributions to research. One of Robin Hood University's main competitor in the area won an award in 2015 for their contribution to some pioneering research on genetics. Robin Hood University has yet to win an award for research. However, in 2015, it did win an innovation award for its new innovative conference facilities, which have attracted a number of new clients in the last year। तो इन्होंने 2015 में तो ये सब कुछ चीजें की थी, लेकिन 2016 में ये सब चीजें करना जरूरी है क्योंकि अभी उन्होंने खुद का स्टैंडर्ड ऐसा सेट कर दिया कि हमने इतना 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 किया 2015 में। अब उससे
हम्म
थोड़ा भी अगर कम करेंगे तो 2016 में इम्पैक्ट मतलब वो मतलब बैठेगा नहीं, क्योंकि उन लोग का स्टैंडर्ड हाई हो गया ना अभी ऐसा।
हाँ।
मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन है कि हम लोग
2015 में
पूरा का पूरा शायद कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं कर सकते, पता है?
नहीं कर सकते वही क्योंकि
कि पूरा
अपने
पैराग्राफ हम लिखेंगे तो मार्क्स नहीं देगा। अपन ऐसा लिख देंगे कि इन 2015 रॉबिन हुड यूनिवर्सिटी वन ग्रीन एनवायरमेंटल अवार्ड। ठीक है। दिस दिस इज बिकॉज स्टूडेंट्स वर इन्वॉल्व इन लोकल ग्रो फूड शेयरिंग प्रोजेक्ट दैट ईयर। और ये देख इसके वजह से बिकॉज ऑफ विच द because of which the fresh produces to food banks offering food to poorer residents। इसके वजह से
हम्म
ये सब हुआ। लेकिन in 2016, if they are not able to do this, then their objective of ये पूरा sustainable practice to protect environment and support local people will be reduced. तो support local people will be reduced, and second
रिड्यूस।
केस में जब वो recycling bins का बोला हुआ है तो वो भी reduce green का, environment
बराबर।
का। अभी मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ, मुझे नहीं पता देखा कि जैसे अपना 2016 में परफॉर्मेंस डिक्रीज हो रहा है, हमारा जो रिकॉग्निशन है नेशनल और इंटरनेशनली उतना नहीं होगा जितना अपने कॉम्पिटिटर का होगा, बिकॉज वी आर रिड्यूसिंग द परफॉर्मेंस, और बिकॉज आवर परफॉर्मेंस हैज रिड्यूस्ड इन 2016 ऐसा।
16। बट हाँ वही ना, इतना नहीं अफेक्ट करेगा बोल रहा है ना तो कॉम्पिटिटर को।
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कॉम्पिटिटर को अफेक्ट करेगा, मतलब मतलब कॉम्पिटिटर ज्यादा रिकॉग्नाइज होगा ना, अगर अपन नहीं होंगे तो कोई और होगा रिकॉग्नाइज ऐसा।
हाँ वो भी है। ठीक है।
मैंने
ओवरऑल
बोल
में,
बोल बोल।
नहीं ओवरऑल में अपने को ये पांचों पॉइंट्स का ये करना है ना कंक्लूड।
हाँ, चल तीन तो हो गए, लास्ट के थोड़े बहुत, चल दो दो तो सॉर्टेड है। 1 to 5 का खाली सीन है। टू प्रोवाइड एजुकेशन विद प्रॉमिस which promotes intellectual initiative and produces confident and ambitious graduates who have reached the highest academic standards to prepare them for success in life and workplace। तो अपन ये बोल सकते हैं कि in 2016, in 2015, the candidates who had graduated, 65% of them found jobs, which was
हम्म।
less in 2014. And as
हाँ
compared, and when the other factors or other ratios are being seen in 2016, which are lower than 2015, an assumption can be made that even fewer students will find or even fewer students will find jobs after their graduation।
बराबर है।
लेकिन स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेजुएटिंग फ्रॉम फर्स्ट क्लास ऑनर्स ही कम हो गए 20%
कम
से।
हो गए। हाँ।
बराबर है। और कुछ तो था ना, हाँ, एम्प्लॉयर्स हैप्पी विद ग्रेजुएट्स फ्रॉम यूनिवर्सिटी, इट हैज डिक्रीज। सो इफ एम्प्लॉयर्स आर नॉट हैप्पी, then then the students who have found jobs may not be able to keep their job, keep नहीं बोलना चाहता मैं,
एक नहीं,
stay in
सस्टेन।
the position they are, फायर कर देगा मतलब
सस्टेन।
बंदा, सीधी
हाँ
बात।
वही, सस्टेन वगैरह बोल सकते हैं ना अपन।
क्या क्या?
सस्टेन बोल सकते हैं ना, सस्टेन
सस्टेन
देयर
देयर
पोजीशन।
जॉब, हाँ मे बी। To provide an organized, efficient learning environment with access to cutting edge technology and facilities। ये देखिए इन्होंने यहाँ पे क्या बोला है, लर्निंग रिसोर्सेज के टाइम पे द स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ रूम्स एंड फैसिलिटीज एंड इक्विपमेंट इज गुड, बट दैट हैज डिक्रीज फ्रॉम 92% टू 83%।
हम्म।
एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन भी 9% से गिरी है। ओए क्या हो गया, क्या हो
ये
गया?
सब ये सब तो, अरे भाई,
एक मिनट। हाँ,
ये सब तो अपना ओवरऑल परफॉर्मेंस अफेक्ट करेगा ना कि उसका पॉइंट है कुछ।
अभी इन्होंने है ना ऐसे 5-5 दिए हो, तो मैं तो इसको 5-5 में ही डालूंगा।
क्या पाँच पाँच?
मतलब उन्होंने वो 5 ऑब्जेक्टिव्स दिए ना, तो मेरा
हाँ हाँ।
ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, एकेडमिक सपोर्ट, लर्निंग, तो वो सब मेरा सेकंड पॉइंट में जाएगा।
अच्छा हाँ बराबर, समझा।
पढ़े?
चल।
चलो। To provide education which promotes intellectual initiative and produces confident ambition, मतलब वो पहला वाला। There are various performance indicators which can be looked to ascertain whether RU is meeting the strategic aim. First, question 1 of the survey shows that 83% of the students think that the course is intellectually stimulating and quality of teaching is high. This has
हाय।
gone down by 3 percentage points since 2015, which is not good. In NOS survey, the percentage of graduates agreeing that the course has developed them as a person has increased from 80% in 2015 to 82% in 2016. This would indicate that RU is indeed developing confident and ambitious graduates. However, then the number of graduates achieving first class degrees in 2016 has fallen vastly from 2018 percentage to 20 percentage, given that the entry requirements were only relaxed in 2016. This should not have had any impact on results. This infers that the quality of teaching may have declined and the ratio of students to academic staff has increased from 35 to 1 to 40.1. जो तूने बोला वही. It appears that
Hmm.
although many students were recruited in 2016, there were not enough new academic staff recruited to deal with the influx of students. This is shown by the fact that student numbers increased by 13%, but the academic staff
Uh,
cost only increased by
increase by
6%.
6%.
मतलब ये रेवेन्यू के बारे में बोलना चाहते हैं क्या?
नहीं, वो नॉर्मल बोल रहे हैं, नीचे नीचे, नीचे वाला।
ओके. Hmm. Huh. As there was presumably a pay rise in the year two, it is clear that the proportionate amount of new staff were not recruited. This failing is also reflected by the fall in the answer to question 2 from 86% to 82%, with students being less satisfied in 2016 with the advice and support they have received. Also, staff retention rate has gone down in 2016, meaning that staff are less familiar with RU and therefore more likely to provide a fragmented service. However, in 2015, 75% of the employers were happy with the graduates they recruited. In 2016, it dropped to 72%. In addition, in 2015, only 65 students have managed to obtain graduate jobs with a year compared to the previous years. Given that RU has relaxed the entry requirements of students in 2016, this may mean that its 2016 recruits are not as well qualified as 2015. This should
Hmm.
mean that in the future, the number of graduates obtaining graduate jobs within a year and the satisfaction percentage of employers could fall further. This decision has meant that there has been a 9% increase in the fee income, but it compromises RU's ability to meet its first strategic aim
ठीक
to
है.
provide an organized, efficient learning environment with access to cutting edge technology and facilities. As regards premises, the money spent on maintaining these has decreased by 10% in 2016. एक मिनट, ये कहाँ पे दिया है? हाँ, has decreased by 10%, so मतलब by 9% points ऐसा.
Okay.
Okay. In the NOS survey, the percentage of students satisfied with these facilities has gone down 9 percentage points from 92% to 83%. This suggests that this particular strategic aim has been neglected. Students seem far less satisfied with the way that the course has run and administered now. With a fall of 9 percentage points, administration staff costs have increased by 5% despite a 13% increase in student numbers and presumably a pay rise during the year. It can be interfered that staff, sorry, this can be inferred that staff are under increasing pressure and unable to cope with the increased numbers. This is again reflected by a fall in the staff retention rate from 90% in 2015 to 75% in 2016. पड़ेगा यहाँ से.
Hmm. Ah. To be a leader in sustainable business practices which protect the environment and local support, as with the above strategic aim, this one also seems to have been a little forgotten in 2016. In 2015, RU won an environmental award for its campuses. It also took part in the food sharing initiative, which helped the local community. It has now got rid of its recycling bins and ceased to be involved in the food share project. Are you spending on the sustainability and community assistance has annually halved in 2016? halved in 2000.
Has
Oh, halved,
actually half.
halved, halved. Okay. This decline in activity is partly attributable to staff shortage. All in all, that this is not very good as RU is now falling to meet one of its main strategic aims. Failing, sorry. To provide attractive, innovative conference and event facilities, attracting clients both nationally and internationally. Conference and event income has gone up by 13% in 2016, which is a good reason for RU. It has managed to control its costs relating to these events well too. Since this since these have only increased by 4%, RU has also won an award for its conference facility and attracted a number of new clients. RU therefore appears to be focusing on this strategic aim to be recognized by both to be recognized both to be recognized both nationally and internationally for the scope of relevance of their research. Income and research at RU has actually gone down by 22% this year as have the associated cost. Whilst a local university has won an award of their contribution to research, RU has not been successful in this regard. The suggestion is that the aim has not been focused on 2000 on in 2016.
इसका इनकम तो 22% से बड़ा है, वो कहाँ दिया है? ये क्या रिसर्च नहीं?
रिसर्च वाला वो नीचे रिसर्च ग्रांट्स नहीं 22% से कहाँ पे है वो नीचे देख.
नीचे कहीं नहीं है। यही है शायद। रुक जा, देख देख लेते हैं। अभी देखा 3.5, 4.5 -100, सॉरी -1 का, -1 22.2% से। हाँ, ये फॉल 22.2% का है।
Hmm.
बराबर।
Overall satisfaction. In addition to the above, it should be considered that overall satisfaction percentage for students has decreased from 83% to 81%. This could have serious implications for RU as it is the main performance indicator used both internally and externally to assess how RU is performing, as well as meaning that RU may well now attract fewer students. It will also have an impact on the fees which can be charged to the student in future years. The university needs to consider how it can improve the service it is providing in order to improve overall satisfaction. ये तो
हम्म।
कैलकुलेशन है सबके डिफरेंस ये निकाला है ना इंक्रीज डिक्रीज
नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स बढ़ गए थे, लेकिन स्टाफ
कम हो गया.
कम हो गया था। तो उन्होंने सबका ग्रोथ
हम्म.
और डिक्रीज निकाला है। ठीक है, अच्छा था। मैंने फिर भी काफी कुछ अटेम्प्ट किया इसमें।
हमने वो ये